Welcome back to another episode of Las Vegas Raiders franchise here in Madden 26 franchise mode. It is currently week 11. We are sitting at 5-4, and today we are taking on the Dallas Cowboys on Monday night primetime. If you missed last episode, we took on the Jaguars and Broncos. We went 1-1 in that episode. Today in this video, we will be doing 3 games, which is something I have yet to do all series. So this video could end up being a little bit longer than usual, so that will be the reason as to why. But other than that, though, we are going to be without Kenyon Green this game. He got hurt in practice. He broke his finger, so he will be out for this game. And standings-wise, we are currently on the outside of the playoff picture with the 9th seed sitting at 5-4. So we're not eliminated from the playoff picture. However, currently it's not looking all that great. However, 3 wins today, or even just 2, would really help us out if we do want to make the playoffs here in year number 1. But I don't really have much more yapping to do. I think we can go ahead and hop right into this Monday night primetime game here at home, taking on the 83 overall Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys 4-5 on the season, a 0 there for whatever reason. As for us, 5-4. Again, another 0 there. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. And it looks like we will be kicking off to start. That is what I prefer. So here we go. AJ Cole is going to send this ball deep for the Cowboys to return. Here we got the, what in the world is this camera angle? I have no idea why the camera angle just switched like that, but those are Dak's stats. Over 2,000 yards, touchdown interception ratio I think was 14-7. So hopefully we can force a couple more for him on this season. We're going to send some pressure at Dak here on the second play of the game. We'll see if we can get him in the backfield. We hit him, but he's able to deliver a strike to CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys pick up 21 on the second play of the game. Now the Cowboys here, after just a couple of plays, are on the 25-yard line. It's going to be their first handoff of the game. We're going to stuff them in the backfield. It's a loss of 1. That looked to be at least a loss of 3, but I mean, I guess we'll take it. They're behind the sticks here on 2nd and 11. We're going to send some pressure here at Dak Prescott. It hasn't really worked this drive, but maybe 3rd time's a charm. Dak Prescott has all day, yeah. Oh, and I miss. Oh, dude. Oh, he tripped. Thank goodness, dude. That was a horrible sequence by me, but I guess the miss hit stick worked out. I dove I don't even know why I did that, but yeah, the Cowboys have the ball here on the 6-yard line. We are backed up against the wall. This is going to be a run. We'll get in the box with Jeremy Chin and see if we can stop. Oh, it's play action. Drop back, drop back, drop back. And we're going to wrap him up in the backfield. David Ajabo, who just got the contract extension, is going to wrap up Dak Prescott and push him back to the 15-yard line. Now we got 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. We'll see if we can make this goal line stand against this Cowboys team. And thank goodness he stepped out of bounds. And the Cowboys do have an injury. I believe that's Cooper Beebe. Yeah, that's Cooper Beebe, their center. And it looked like he went back into the locker room there. So he's probably not going to return for this game. 3rd and goal here on the 8-yard line. We'll see what the Cowboys have. Passing situation here. Dak Prescott, a ton of time to throw, and he's going to have CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, we gave him all day to throw. That's just what's going to happen when your defensive line really only consists of Max Crosby. There's going to be booth review. That looked like a touchdown, but I mean, we'll see. Did he only get 1 foot down? So one drags the other. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. Geno, 14 of 11, really has not been that good of a season for Geno. A lot of it is user error. However, Geno Smith is like a 78 overall quarterback. So there's also that, but we are going to hand this ball off to ASHTON JEANTY to start this game. And ASHTON JEANTY, a ton of space. Oh, if I cut that left, maybe I get a little more. But we get it to the 45-yard line, and Jackson Powers-Johnson is hurt. But now here on the 45-yard line, we're going to snap this ball. And the Cowboys do have Micah Parsons here because this franchise was started before that Packers trade. But Jackson Powers-Johnson, he does have a high risk of injury, so we are going to put the backup in for the time being. Maybe as the wear and tear goes down, he'll get back in the game later. But we're going to dump this off to ASHTON JEANTY, see if he can make a man miss, and he can. He will get us to the 41. Geno's gonna fumble. You're kidding me, dude. Oh, no way. Get him. DJ Glaze with the dive. ASHTON JEANTY saves a touchdown. That was so bad. I probably could have thrown that. That's Calais Campbell. He must have got released or something, or traded for, one of the two. Wow, dude. I could have thrown that. Bad decision by me, and we fumble. First turnover of the game. Hopefully that's the only one. Cowboys have the ball here on the 41. Let's see if they run it. They will run it, but we stop them. Loss of 1. Well, we got 3rd and inches here. I can only imagine what they're going to run here. We're going to see if we can stack the middle and stop this QB sneak, and we can. 4th and 1, but we do have an injury. David Ajabo is hurt on the QB sneak. The Cowboys are going to send out Brandon Aubrey and the field goal unit to see if they can kick this, and it's good. I mean, it's Brandon Aubrey. What do you expect? Oh, dude, Trey Tucker, great return. Wow, we're going to get a kickoff return touchdown. This might be our first of the season. Actually, we might have one. But Trey Tucker shows off the speed. The kickoff unit picked up some great blocks, and we are going to score our first touchdown of the game. Not on offense, not on defense, but on special teams, as Trey Tucker hits the gritty there. And we have David Ajabo, who has a high risk of injury. We will just bring Tyree Wilson in to replace him as we kick this extra point here with just under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Now the Cowboys have a 3rd and 1 here on the first play of this second quarter. It's going to be a pass on 3rd and 1. Dak Prescott, a ton of space. He's going to get hit. Eric Stokes. Yo, dude, do not call that PI. You're joking, dude. Roughing the passer? You're kidding. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But they threw that flag after the deflection. Like, let's be real. They did not throw that flag until after I had already deflected the ball. But, like, this is such a weak call, though, because I dive as he's throwing the ball. I mean, I dive into his leg, but, like, I don't know. That's a weak call. I feel like that's such a weak call, though, because I'm already in the air. And, like, I mean, obviously the game doesn't, like, detect that, but in real life, like, that's never getting called. First and goal at the 9-yard line. And the Cowboys are going to score another touchdown. That was like 2 plays after the penalty, maybe 3. But yeah, our pass rush has been horrible. I've been trying to blitz to compensate, but we just cannot get to Dak Prescott. We can't get any pressure on him. We can't force bad throws. We can't get sacks. And it's a 5-play drive, 64 yards for the Cowboys to score their second touchdown of the game. Now we are in a 3rd and 4 situation here on the 29-yard line. We'll see Brock. Oh, you're kidding. There's too much pressure there. I thought I had Brock Bowers. They sent 5 there, and they're able to get home, force a bad throw, and we have no choice but to punt this ball right back to this Cowboys offense. But we are able to get Dak Prescott finally here. We get our second sack of the game there. I did not see who got it, but I believe it might have been Eichenberg because it was a blitz, so it might have been him. Regardless, though, we get our second sack of the game, and then we leave Jake Ferguson wide open. 3rd and 8 here for this Cowboys offense. So we'll see if we can force a 3-and-out here after punting the ball away. Dak Prescott, again, ton of time. Stop him short, stop him short. We hit him. 4th and 1. Will they go for it? They will not. We'll come out in safe man. Average yards today test. Good to know. That's what's going on with the penalties. ASHTON JEANTY with a ton of space on the screen here, and he is going to get us to the 48-yard line. ASHTON JEANTY, again, a ton of space on the run. Is he able to get us into the end zone? Stop just short. 3-yard line. ASHTON JEANTY with some great running. 6 rushes for 95 yards here on Monday night primetime. ASHTON JEANTY has been phenomenal. We'll see if we can get him into the end zone. But ASHTON JEANTY did have to check out of the game due to fatigue, so Raheem Mostert is in. Play action to him. We really have nothing. We're going to throw this ball away. And if ASHTON JEANTY's out on the field, I want to give him a handoff. I want to make the ASHTON JEANTY fantasy owners happy. Running the ball here on the 3-yard line. We're going to give the rock to ASHTON JEANTY in ton of space. The rookie is going to get into the end zone and hit the gritty. I have no idea why the gritty is used pretty much every touchdown. But I mean, we score. I can't complain about that. 14-17 here with under 3 minutes to go. in this first half. Oh, Devin White. Oh, you're kidding, dude. I was just a step behind. The Cowboys are going to throw a screen here. Can we get out there? Can we stop this screen in its tracks? We can. 9-yard line, loss of 1. Now it's 2nd and goal here from the 9-yard line. We'll see if the Cowboys put the ball in the air again. They will. Another screen. This time the opposite side. Get out there. Come on. We stop them on the 6-yard line. The Cowboys will call a timeout. Before this 3rd down play, will we see yet another screen? So we got 3rd and goal here from the 6. I imagine this is 4-down territory. I would be pretty surprised if it was not. But Dak Prescott, again, all day to throw. Can we get to him? No. He's going to have George Pickens open, who hits the gritty. And Cowboys will score their 3rd touchdown of the game. We will have 37 seconds with 3 timeouts to see if we can score at least a field goal before the halftime mark. I would take that. But all right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. We'll snap it. And we have ASHTON JEANTY underneath. We'll get out of bounds. I really didn't like anything, and we gained nothing. That was such a pointless play. We'll see if we can come up with something a little bit better here on 2nd and 10 with 28 seconds to go. I really don't like anything. We're going to run with Geno. I tried to slide. We'll call our first time out. Now we got 3rd and 1 here from the 33-yard line. We're going to send ASHTON JEANTY in motion, and we're going to throw it to him. We really have nothing going on. We'll call another timeout, 18 seconds to go, and we have yet to reach midfield. And I would like to just get into field goal range, and we're going to get sacked by Micah Parsons. We'll have to call our 3rd and final timeout. This has just been such a brutal offensive game. But thankfully, the Cowboys will come out and man up 3 deep. So we're going to have time to get a completion. Jack Betch, I guess not. He just doesn't go for the ball. And maybe we can get out of bounds here and kick a long field goal with Jack Betch. I don't know. We'll have to see. He's pretty much my only read here. He's open. It's going to be a bad throw by G. Oh, no. Oh, the rookie makes a clutch catch. And we are going to have a chance to kick a 52-yarder here with Daniel Carlson. Great play by Geno and great play by Jack Betch. I thought that was going to be way out of bounds, but thankfully it was not. So we're going to line this one up and see if we can go into halftime just down by 7. And there we go, right down the middle. Well, 1 second left, I guess. Unless they return this for a touchdown, we are going to be down by 7. Going into the halftime mark, we're going to do a quick little squib kick, wrap them up. But here we go, 24-17, going into half. We do start with the second half kickoff, so we'll take that. We'll see what's going on around the league here. Oh, wait, no, we can't. That's right, because it's Monday night. So we'll just skip past the halftime report. And, oh, no, we do get highlights. So Ravens-Browns, a matchup that actually kind of does affect us. We're going to hope for the Browns to win, but it is going to be a pass to DeAndre Hopkins with some great run after catch, who's going to run 40 yards into the end zone as the Ravens win 28-14. And now Chiefs-Broncos, it really doesn't matter who wins this game. We've lost to both teams. So it really doesn't matter. The Broncos, it looks like, are going to win as Bo Nix fires a strike into the end zone, 26-20, as the Broncos win that game at home. So we'll snap this ball here. Unless we get sacked, then, oh, that could have been bad. That was risky. Thank goodness it fell short. But we're going to go for it here on 4th down. We'll see if we can pick up 7 yards or maybe just 4. I'll take either. And we'll snap it here on the 7-yard line here on 4th down. Brock Bowers looks to be open, and he is going to make a very tough catch through contact. And the rookie, or not the rookie, the second-year tight end is going to score us a touchdown as we tie this game up 24-24. 3rd and 3 here for the Cowboys offense on the 44-yard line. I imagine this is going to be 4-down territory, but we'll see what the Cowboys do. They will put the ball in the air here. Dak Prescott is going to get wrapped up by Jonah Leilua, and this Cowboys offense gets pushed back to the 50-yard line, and they are going to have no choice but to punt, so we get this ball back. As we approach under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Please go through the end zone, and that will touchback 20-yard line. We have a 3rd and 10 here to start off the fourth quarter. We're going to put the ball in the air. Of course, it's 4th and 10. We're going to hit up Mecole Hardman, though, who has a ton of space. The speedster will get us to the 19-yard line. And now on 1st and 10 from the 19, we are going to dump this off on a screen play to ASHTON JEANTY, who has nothing but daylight. Dive into the end zone. And stop just short on the 1-yard line. We're going to hand the ball off to him, though. Actually, no, Raheem Mostert is in the game. So I'm going to audible. No hate to Raheem Mostert. It's just the fact that, like, I would rather get someone else a touchdown. Because Raheem... Oh, I could have thrown that to Mecole Hardman a lot earlier. But ASHTON JEANTY's back in the game now, so we'll get him his 2nd touchdown of the game here. On 2nd and goal, walks untouched into the end zone and hits the gritty again. This likely will be an Offensive Rookie of the Year season. I really don't know any other rookie that's having a comparable season to him. So hopefully he does win it. That will be great for his development. And we wrap up Dak Prescott yet again. Jamal Adams is hurt. I didn't see who got it. That might have been James Williams who got into the backfield. Or it was Devin White, one of the two. But regardless, oh, another screen. It's going to be a wide receiver screen this time, and they will get it to the 28. As 3rd and 4 comes up, Jamal Adams is hurt, high risk of injury. We'll just sub him out for now. But if we get a stop here on 3rd down, we will have a chance to end this game. And Jake Ferguson's going to make the catch. We have to make the goal line stand here if we want any chance at winning this game. We can't stop their running attack. I believe that's Tyler Algier. If I'm not mistaken, the Cowboys traded for him, and he's been pretty good this game. But we're going to have a minute 25 with 3 timeouts to see if we can score even just a field goal. And I think we can hand the ball off here in this situation. I don't think this is a situation where we have to pass on every play. ASHTON JEANTY's going to break a tackle. 2nd and 2. We'll run some hurry up, though. I do want to keep this offense in a good tempo. And we'll snap the ball here on 2nd and 2, putting the ball in the air. Mecole Hardman, a ton of speed across the field. We'll get out of bounds on the 45-yard line. We are getting close to field goal range. And now on 1st and 10, we'll put the ball in the air yet again. Brock Bowers, I like that, but it's going to be a little bit overthrown. Daniel Carlson wants us to get to the 40-yard line. He did hit a 53-yarder to close out the first half. So we'll do our best to try and get it around that range. But we'll hit this ball up to Jack Batch. We'll call our first timeout here before this 3rd and 5. I think I'll put ASHTON JEANTY on a wheel route here. And then we'll snap it on 3rd and 5. Mecole Hardman is going to get open, and he will get us a 1st down. He did not get out of bounds. So we'll call a timeout here with 46 seconds to go. We are getting very close to field goal range. We are pretty much there. I would like to line us up down the middle. Wow, pressure came in really quick. We'll run some hurry up here on 2nd and 8. We're going to run a screen to ASHTON JEANTY, and we'll see how this goes. We'll do a quick dump off here. Blockers weren't really all that there, but the Cowboys will call a timeout. It looks like Micah Parsons might be a little bit banged up on that play. But here we're just going to hand this ball off, line it up down the middle. ASHTON JEANTY will get some more rush yards on what has been a great day for him. And Cowboys aren't calling a timeout. We can take this clock all the way down to 1 second and call a timeout. And with 2 seconds to go, we call our final timeout. Daniel Carlson will try it out for a 41-yard game winner after being iced by the Cowboys here. So we'll line this up. I believe this should be pretty routine. See what we can get going here. Is that off? No, that should be good, right? Yeah, that's good. We get our 6th win of the season here, 34-31 here on Monday night, a very high-scoring game. And we come out victorious here. We'll go over stats really quick, and then we will hop into our next game, taking on the Chargers. So just looking at stats here, Geno 20 of 27, 240 and 1 touchdown. Pretty good day for Geno. Rushing, ASHTON JEANTY was phenomenal, 16 for 252. Did have 2 touchdowns, averaged just under 10 yards per carry. ASHTON JEANTY was phenomenal. And also in the receiving game, 9 catches for 83 yards, phenomenal. Jack Batch, 4 for 69. That's pretty nice. And Mecole Hardman had some pretty clutch catches, 3 for 46. Brock Bowers, though, a little bit of a quiet game, 2 for 27. Did also have the touchdown. And Raheem Mostert and Trey Tucker both got involved. And Trey Tucker also had that kickoff return for a touchdown, which was our first touchdown of the game. Sacks-wise, Devin White had 2, David Ojabo 1, Jonah Leilua and Max Crosby both had half a sack. No picks, no forced fumbles, no recoveries. What about pass deflections? We had 1, Eric Stokes, who also would have had 2 if it wasn't for that 1 penalty. What about TFLs? David Ojabo, 3. Devin White with 2, Max Crosby, Adam Butler also had 2, Jonah Leilua 1, Jamal Adams with 1 as well. So, yeah, that's going to do it for Monday night. We will go on to our next game against the Chargers now. But we will be without David Ojabo for this game as he gets a high ankle sprain in practice and he will be out for this game. So that means Tyree Wilson will be up in his place. But as for the Browns, Quinshon Judkins, Jerry Jeudy, Jerome Ford, and Jadeveon Clowney are all out. So a lot of players for the Browns will be out this game. The Browns sitting at 3-7, last place in the AFC North. Their team overall, 81, a little bit better than us. But also, ASHTON JEANTY did win Offensive Player of the Week here in the AFC after his phenomenal performance on the ground and also catching as well. But yeah, with that being said, we will hop into our next game of this video. Week 12, taking on the Cleveland Browns here at home. But we start off this game returning the kick. Mecole Hardman is back deep with Trey Tucker. We'll see what we can get going, and he stopped at the 24. And we have an injury. Raheem Mostert is hurt on the opening kickoff, so our backup running back is a little banged up. He's on the bench though, so he should be able to return to the game. But we're going to start this game off by handing off to a different running back, ASHTON JEANTY, right up the middle after his Offensive Player of the Week. I probably could have gone a little more left, and that would have been a little bit better. But yeah, gain of 2. Wow, Brock Bowers with a drop there. And we go 3-and-out on our opening drive, and we're going to have to punt this ball away. And the Browns have Deshaun Watson starting. That is interesting. I know he's hurt in real life, so I guess it just didn't carry over to Madden, but I know they have Joe Flacco because this was before the trade happened. Unless they traded him in this franchise, then I guess they don't. But yeah, Deshaun Watson is their starting quarterback, and he's going to run. We're not able to stop him there. Can we get a hit stick on him? Max Crosby gets into the backfield. It will be a loss of 6 as Max Crosby picks up yet another sack on the season. Deshaun Watson's going to take off. Great wrap up by James Williams is going to force a 3rd-and-7. It's going to be a long one. Eric Stokes is going to knock the ball down. 4th-and-7. And we got a ton of space on the screen. ASHTON JEANTY will slip through. Myles Garrett is not able to catch him. We score the first touchdown of the game with just under 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. We'll kick it with Daniel Carlson. 7-0 here. 12-play drive for 81 yards. It was a pretty long drive, but we cap it off with a touchdown, so we will take that. So it's 4th and inches here. I can only imagine what play they're going to run. Out of goal line, we're going to stack the line and see if we can stop yet another QB sneak. This time we can't. The Browns will pick up a first down. It's 3rd-and-6 for the Browns here on the 50-yard line. We'll see if we can get a stop. And Max Crosby gets into the backfield. 2nd sack on the game for Max Crosby. And the Browns are going to have no choice but to punt as we approach the 2-minute warning. They might let it hit the 2-minute warning. Oh, no, they're going to punt before it. And that will go out of bounds. Oh, it's a fumble. Dude, I threw the ball, and it's going to call... You're kidding, dude. I tried stepping up and throwing, and I guess that's a fumble. Yeah, scoop and score for the Browns here. That's so frustrating. You're kidding me. Well, they're going to tie it up. We're going to have 1:27 to go in this first half. And Geno gets sacked. That was a bad decision by me. I tried scrambling when I could have just thrown the ball away. So, yeah, that one's on me. I'll take ownership of that. We're under 50 seconds to go in this first half. We're going to let the clock run just a little bit. No, calling a timeout. Oh, that was... Oh, and ASHTON JEANTY drops it. We got 3rd and a mile here on the 45-yard line. Maybe Brock Bowers gets open. We'll throw it up to him. Oh, he is open. Toe drag. Brock Bowers makes the catch. We're on the 18-yard line. Now we got 2nd and 10 on the 18-yard line. Oh, he's open on this play. We'll throw it to him again. Brock Bowers just gets the ball knocked out of his hands. But now we got 3rd down here. I'm going to put Dante Thornton on a post route. Yeah, I like the look of that. One of the two. Oh, Dante Thornton's open. It's going to be a touchdown here. Dante Thornton, I believe that's his first touchdown, and another gritty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his first touchdown of his career. I just saw a comment last night about getting Dante Thornton more reps, and there he goes. I believe that's his first snap of the game, and he scored a touchdown. So the rookie, great play by him there, gets open, brings in the touchdown. And the Cowboys will get the ball, or not the Cowboys, the Browns will get the ball with about 20 seconds to go. So they'll probably just kneel it. They do get the ball to start off the second half, so I would imagine they'll just kneel it out. And we'll go into half up by 1 touchdown. Well, the Browns actually ran a couple plays, and they're going to line up for a field goal to see if they can make this 10-14, and he's going to make it. So, yeah, we're not going into half up a touchdown. We're going into half up by 4. Oh, and I just completely skipped the halftime show. Okay, that was not intentional. I just kind of muscle memory did that. So no highlights. We're just going to jump right into the second half. Oh, and Deshaun Watson's going to put the ball on the ground. We are able to pick it up. We finally force a turnover. Jeremy Chin picks it up. We've gone so long without a turnover. I don't know how many games it's been since we forced a turnover, but it feels like a lot. I didn't see who forced the fumble there, but Jeremy Chin did make the recovery, and we forced a turnover on the Browns' opening drive of the second half. Oh my gosh. Why did I just do that? I didn't see the linebacker there. That's so bad. And I was just thinking to myself, Geno's played a very good game. Which, I mean, that's completely my fault. I can't, like, get mad at Geno for that. But, like, stats-wise, that's going to hurt him. That was such a bad decision by me. Can we wrap up Deshaun? And I don't think that will count as a sack, but yeah, horrible play by me. The Browns have the ball again. But it is a 3rd and 4 here on the 19-yard line. The Browns go empty. Deshaun Watson looked like he was going to scramble, but he's going to throw this ball away. And after turning the ball over, we are getting the ball right back after a 3-and-out. Mecole Hardman's open. Can we get it to him? Geno Smith with a dot to Mecole Hardman, and he is going to get us into the end zone. Mecole Hardman showing off the speed as we score another touchdown in this game, and we will make this 21-10 here with under 2 minutes to go. Great drive there. 2 plays, 39 seconds, 57 yards. And Max Crosby will bring Deshaun Watson down for the 3rd time this game, and it will be 2nd and 22. And now to start off this 4th quarter, it will be a 3rd and 15 for this Browns offense. If they're not able to pick this up and we get the ball back, this game is slowly going to be coming out of reach. And I think that hit him in the hands and just flew in the air. So that might have been a drop, or it was a little bit of an overthrow. Regardless, though, the Browns will be punting the ball away. Oh, you're kidding. ASHTON JEANTY fumbled. Oh my gosh, dude. And it's the same guy who just had the interception. Was he down? Oh, it looks like the booth will be reviewing it. So, yeah, maybe he was down. We'll just have to see. I don't think he was, but hopefully, because this is great field position for the Browns. Oh, he was down. He had to have been, right? There's the knee. Yeah, he was down, 100%. I would be very surprised if they said, yeah, it shows us with the ball, which I think that needs to get changed, honestly. I wish you found out from the ref if it's a successful challenge or not, rather than that happening. But 2nd down run loses us a yard. But I don't know, it's not like a major thing. I just kind of wish that you got told by the ref rather than having it show you if the challenge was successful or not. But Brock Bowers, great catch there. And now we need to pick up 10 yards on the 40-yard line if we want to keep this drive going. Brock Bowers looks to be... Okay, that was a very weird throw. I tried possession catching that, but it really did not work out. So yeah, we're gonna have to just punt and give the ball back to the Browns here with under 7 minutes to go. We'll see if we can get a stop here on 4th down, and oh, great hit. I think that was Lonnie Johnson. Great hit there, though. Is going to force the ball free, and we get the ball on the 38-yard line to see if we can close this game out and pick up our 7th win of the season. We're going to dump it off to ASHTON JEANTY. Get a little bit of a stat pad. Whoa, his wear and tear is bad. We're going to get him out of the game. I think, yeah, we're going to have to get him out of the game. Yeah, he's at a severe risk of injury. We're just going to say it's a day for ASHTON JEANTY. He's played great the past 2 games. We'll let him rest. 4th and 2, we're going to keep the offense on the field. I just don't see a point in kicking a field goal here if we can close this game out by throwing it to Jack Batch, who does not hang on to it. So, yeah, the Browns are going to get the ball. Oh, I missed him. I sold. Oh, that could have been a sack for Jeremy Chin. Oh, get that. There we go. Lonnie Johnson had the great pass deflection last drive. Gets the interception. Can we get around? Okay. We had a chance, kind of getting to pick 6 there. Lonnie Johnson makes the interception in the end zone, and that is going to do it for the game. Let's get Raheem Mostert a couple of handoffs here. We'll see if the Browns call timeouts. I don't think they will. Oh, they will. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can pick up one more 3rd down. Michael Mayer, backup tight end, is going to be just short. We're going to go for it. Why not? I'm confident our offense can pick up 2 yards here. And Brock Bowers, get a little bit of stat padding in before the game is over. And that is going to do it. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to advance on to 7-4 after one little stat pad for Raheem Mostert. But we got Geno Smith in victory formation, and we are going to kneel this game out. And we'll go over stats and everything like that after one final lob up to Brock Bowers to see if we can get one final stat pad. We'll go aggressive catch. Come on, Brock. Oh, okay, thank goodness that wasn't picked. But yeah, we win 21-10. We improve to 7-4 on the season. We'll look at what these stats are looking like. So Geno, 17 of 28, 273, 3 touchdowns. Did have the 1 pick, which was my fault. Rushing yards, ASHTON JEANTY, 3 for 52, averaged 4 yards per carry. But receiving, though, ASHTON JEANTY leads us in receptions yet again, 7 for 60, 1 touchdown. Brock Bowers, though, 4 for 80, averaged 20 yards per catch. Jack Batch, 3 for 57. Michael Mayer, Mecole Hardman, and Dante Thornton also got involved. So Mecole Hardman and Dante Thornton both 1 catch for 1 touchdown. Defensive-wise, though, Max Crosby, 3 sacks on the day. Great game for him. Lonnie Johnson did have the 1 interception. Who forced the fumble? It was Adam Butler. Okay, and then, of course, Jeremy Chin did have the recovery. But yeah, that is going to do it for Week 12, taking on the Cleveland Browns. And Max Crosby won AFC Defensive Player of the Week, 5 tackles, 3 sacks. I almost said 6 sacks, but no, 3 sacks on the game for Max Crosby. But we do get to set a focus player here for scouting. So I do think we're probably going to end up going quarterback here. We are using the Real Life 2026 draft class, by the way. The one I'm using is made by Sports Gaming Rosters, so I'll put a picture of it up on the screen for those of you who want to check it out. But yeah, I think going quarterback is probably what we're going to do. Of course, there's Dante Moore, Fernando Mendoza, who just won the Heisman. We also do have the option of pairing up Ruben Bain or TJ Parker with Max Crosby. But in terms of setting my focus players, I think I'm going to focus more on players a little bit lower down the board because, I mean, we already know the top 2 quarterbacks are going to be pretty good. So I set my focus players up for guys that are a little bit down the board. Blake Miller, right tackle out of Clemson. David Bailey, left edge rusher out of Texas Tech. And then I also did Derek Moore out of Michigan. So those will be my focus players for this upcoming draft. But it looks like this week we will have David Ojabo back. However, he does have some pretty bad wear and tear. So I think he might be on a snap count this week. I might actually just not play him at all because I really would rather not risk an injury for him, especially if we're going on a playoff push. I would really prefer to keep him healthy, so I think Tyree Wilson would probably dominate the snaps today. So before we get started with this game, we do have a quick film room game goal with our offensive coordinator here. Do we agree on exploiting that defensive line? So we would be going against Khalil Mack. I believe he's their highest rated player on the defensive line. line. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone. Or we can focus on their defensive backs, where they have Derwin James, who is a significantly higher overall than Khalil Mack. So we'll just go with the offensive coordinator goal, and we'll see what our goal is going to be for doing that. So we have +3 pass and run blocking. Do we not have a goal? I guess there's no goal, maybe, or I guess maybe we'll see the goal here. So the goal is no sacks allowed. Colton Miller speaking up there. Yeah, no sacks allowed. I think no sacks allowed is a pretty attainable goal. I think that is, I mean, it's a lot easier said than done, I guess. Our offensive line has struggled at times, and there's been times where I've just held the ball way too long. Also, weekly awards, Max Crosby, 5 tackles, 3 sacks. He did win AFC Defensive Player of the Week. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to be on the road this game taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. And there is SoFi Stadium here as we get ready for this divisional matchup. I forgot to check who's out for the Chargers, so I guess we can do that really quickly before the game gets started. But yeah, that's our record, 7-4. The Chargers are sitting at 4-7, currently in last place in the AFC West. And we are kicking off to start the game, but just out of curiosity, we will see who is out for the Chargers today. Oh, it's actually nobody. Okay, so both teams are at full strength, and we will be starting off on defense today. And here comes Justin Herbert, one of the higher rated quarterbacks in the game, 64 completion percentage, 16 of 9 interception to touchdown ratio, which, I mean, that's not horrible, but for a high overall quarterback like him, 9 interceptions is a lot. We'll see if we can force a couple more today, as they will run some play action to start. And it's going to be an easy completion to Keenan Allen. And is that good? Yeah, that counts as a sack. Adam Butler wraps Justin Herbert up at the line, and we get our first sack of the game to force a 3rd and 7 situation here from the 23. So the Chargers will come out and empty on this 3rd down. We're going to... Oh, pick that... No! Oh, Jamal Adams had a chance. That would have prevented the field goal, but I didn't switch on in time, and the Chargers will be settling for 3 here on their opening drive. That was a great opportunity to turn the ball over. However, we stop them from getting the first down, and we hold them to just 3 points on the drive, so we will take that as we get ready to receive this kick. Mecole Hardman is back deep with Trey Tucker. Can we get something going? Oh, I hit my own guy. If I went a little wider, then maybe there's a good chance there. But here comes Geno, 18 of 12, touchdown to interception ratio. Got to be better this game. And one way to prevent interceptions is running the ball with ASHTON JEANTY, and that's what we will do. Huge stutter there. But we will do that to start off our drive, and we gain 12 yards. We'll go to Zamir White right up the middle here on 3rd and 1. This might be a touchdown, and it is. He gets pushed from behind into the end zone. Zamir White, I believe that's his first touchdown on the season, if I'm not mistaken. So Zamir White gets us into the end zone in this divisional matchup, and we take a 4-point lead here with 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Oh, you're joking. Okay, well, the Chargers are going to score. Keenan Allen, 1 off the line. And, yeah, Justin Herbert throws a strike right to him. We were in man coverage there. And, yeah, the Chargers score their first touchdown of the game. Oh, can we get a block? We can. Can we return this for 2? We can't. No, stop him. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, if he would have ran it in, I would have probably lost my mind if an offensive lineman did that. But we stopped the extra point. That's like the 2nd time we've had that happen this season. Can we get something going with... Okay. But, yeah, like I was saying, that was like the 2nd time we've had that happen this season, and we keep this a 2-point game. Receiving yards for running back, ASHTON JEANTY is by far in the lead. That's mostly because I'm a check down merchant, but regardless though, we will take that. And there's a ton of space for ASHTON JEANTY here as we get to the 44-yard line. And now we got 3rd and 10 here from the 44-yard line, looking to continue this drive. I like Jack Betch over the middle. Maybe ASHTON JEANTY gets open. We'll go Jack Betch. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh my gosh, what a grab by Jack Betch there. I thought that was for sure going to be dropped. Jack Betch has come up so clutch in so many moments this year. The rookie has made a ton of contested catches like that in very clutch spot. Wow. ASHTON JEANTY just got slammed there. But our other rookie, Jack Betch, he's been phenomenal. He's going to be a very big part of this offense throughout this entire rebuild. He has been great. And we'll do a quick jump off to ASHTON JEANTY here. I stuttered hard, but we'll ignore that. 3rd and 5 here on the 25-yard line. We're going to go. If we kick a field goal, we take the lead. So even if we don't pick up the first down, we're going Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert, the speed out of the backfield, gets open on the wheel route. I don't know why ASHTON JEANTY wasn't in, but this is a very interesting celebration by Raheem Mostert here. But regardless, we score a second touchdown of the game. Raheem Mostert showing off this speed on the wheel route. Gets open. Geno Smith, great throw while under pressure. Dime on the money. Raheem Mostert brings it in and just walks towards the fans. I don't know, but we take the lead, and we can make this a 5-point game, assuming that this does not get blocked. It will not. We are up by 5 points with under 4 minutes to go in this first half. Oh no, that was a great chance there. Oh, we should have 2 interceptions this game. I just didn't switch on, and it's a drop because I didn't switch on. Is what it is, though. 2nd and 10. As we are now under 90 seconds to go in this first half. Out and empty again. Short throw. Oh, Keenan Allen breaks a tackle, and I got switched to the wrong guy. That could have been very bad if he broke that tackle. But the Chargers are now on the 17-yard line as the clock is reaching 40 seconds to go. And they're going to hand this ball off to Amarian Hampton, who just gets the best blocks of all time. And Chargers are going to score their second touchdown of the game on the run from Amarian Hampton, and they will take a 2-point lead unless we can block this. If we can, no. Okay, we can't get 2 blocks in a game, is what it is. We're going to be down by 2, 36 seconds to go, and we also have 3 timeouts. So we'll see what we can get going here. I like Jack Betch immediately off this unless the linebacker drops to him. He won't. We're going to go to him, Jack Betch. We're going to gain a good chunk there. We're on the 44. We'll call our first timeout. Second play of the drive from the 44-yard line. What do I like here? I like ASHTON JEANTY. Short yardage. We'll gain 4 yards. 2nd and 6. We're very close to field goal range, and a completion here would pretty much put us in it. So let's see. Okay, wow. And I get sacked. So that's the game goal gone. I tried throwing it away. I really tried to, but it just didn't want to cooperate. Now it's 3rd and 21. We're just kind of throwing this up, and we'll see what, if anything, we can get. Brock Bowers, why not? He's our best and of course, they're going to get a field goal out of this. Oh, you better get him. You better get him. Okay. They're going to get a field goal out of this. That's less than ideal, but I took the risk. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but that's just unfortunate. Oh, I'm there. User lurk. That prevents a field goal from getting dropped on us before the half. We get our first turnover of the game. We should have 3 interceptions, but we have 1. We'll do a quick handoff to ASHTON JEANTY, and that's just going to hurt the average a little bit. And we go into half down by 2. This has been a very weird first half. We probably should be up 17-16 right now, but unfortunately that's just not how it worked out. So we got Jaguars Titans here, another divisional matchup. It doesn't really matter who wins this game, but it's going to be handoff to Tony Pollard. And he's going to leap into the end zone over some Jaguars defenders as the Titans win 17-11. Saints Dolphins, I guess it doesn't really matter to us who wins this game. Tua with an arm. He's going to throw that to Jalen Waddle as the Dolphins win 33-17. Spencer Rattler starting for the Saints. 2 touchdowns for him, Tua with 3. Eagles won 31-9 against the Bears. We got some highlights from our game here. Okay, I don't want to see that highlight. We're just going to skip past and we're going to just get right to... Yeah, I don't want to see the highlight of Keenan Allen either. Is it going to let me skip? I think the game just... Oh, I would love to see this highlight again. That was an elite user play right there. And as we can see the stats, Mecole Hardman, 1 catch for 5 yards. I don't know why it shows. I mean, I get he's our #1 wide receiver, but like... Still, I would much rather it show like Brock Bowers' stats, for example, because I know he for sure has the most catches because I've just been dumping it off to him. 1st and 10, we're going to hand this ball off to ASHTON JEANTY again. The box is a little more stacked up, but we'll see if we can power through it. Wow, we cannot power through it. 2nd and 10. I like Trey Tucker over the middle here, maybe Brock Bowers, actually. Oh yeah, Brock Bowers all day. Brock Bowers is going to bring in the touchdown, falling to the ground. He's going to hit the gritty. It's the most popular celebration in this game, I guess. Gino, great throw, a little bit of pressure there in his face. Still delivered a dime as we make this game 21-16 here in the third quarter. Now the Chargers have it in 3rd and 6 here from the 41-yard line. We'll see what Justin Herbert and the offense has cooked up. It's going to be a pass. I got to get over. Oh, he's going to run. Hit him. Fumble. Oh, he's short. 4th and 1 from the 45. They might go for this. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Surprisingly, they're not coming out in goal line, but I do imagine this will still be a run, so we're going to pinch the defensive line. We'll get up there with Jamal Adams, and they're going to throw it. Break it up, break it up. Great break up there by Jeremy Chin. Knocks it out of Vlad McConkey's hands. And we get the ball on the 45-yard line here. And we're going to celebrate with a handoff to ASHTON JEANTY, who has great blocking up ahead. Stiff arm. Okay, I thought maybe the stiff arm would get us a touchdown there. 9 rushes for 77. ASHTON JEANTY has had a great game. Oh, and he's going to get a touchdown here. Wide open on the wheel route. The rookie gets us into the end zone. And again, another gritty. I don't understand why the gritty is so used in celebrations in this. But, I mean, if we're scoring touchdowns, I guess who cares at the end of the day. Oh, we get another interception. Darnay Holmes. He has a clear path to the end zone. Will he get caught? He will not. That's a defensive score for this Las Vegas Raiders defense, as Justin Herbert throws his 2nd interception of the game. Darnay Holmes gets us into the end zone, and this game is slowly becoming a blowout. If the Chargers don't score on their next drive, I think I might actually put Aiden O'Connell out on the field to get him some reps. That's going to be a touchdown for the Chargers there. Tyler Conklin, Vikings legend, gets the catch there. We just did not have great coverage, and the tight end got free, and he was able to get into the end zone, and the Chargers will make this game 23-35 here as we are 5 minutes to go left in this game. I don't think they will onside kick it here. Maybe. Yeah, they're not going to. And here we go. Aiden O'Connell is checking into the game on 2nd and 2 as we have a 12-point lead. We're going to be throwing the ball. It's going to be a nice little check down to ASHTON JEANTY. Here on 3rd and 1, we're going to hand this ball off to our tight end, Michael Mayer, who is also our fullback. Can we power forward? We can. Michael Mayer will get us the first down and a little bit more. We're on the 46 now. ASHTON JEANTY, he's going to be free here. He will get us to the 32. ASHTON JEANTY is up over 100 yards with that run. We got a 3rd and 7 situation here for our backup quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. We'll see Dante Thornton. Does he have the speed to get upfield? He does. He will get us to the 14-yard line, and the Chargers will call their first timeout. But on 2nd and 13, we're going to put the ball in the air here, coming out of empty. We're going to run this. Oh, that was a bad decision. And the Chargers just called their 3rd and final timeout. We're going to put the ball in the air here. I think Dante Thornton, I want him on a post route. ASHTON JEANTY will put him on a wheel. Oh, that's the wrong route. Put him on a wheel route. We'll see what we can get going here. Oh, ASHTON JEANTY. Touchdown. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, he was open. He was there. He was open, but he was open. He had a chance. It was just a tad bit overthrown here. We're going to line up for a kick, and we're going to fake it. We're going to go to Brock Bowers here. On the throw from Daniel Carlson, Brock Bowers is going to get us into the end zone for yet another touchdown as we continue to extend the lead here in Los Angeles. Yeah, for some reason, none of the Chargers fans are heading for the exits. The stadium is still pretty full, despite the major deficit that the Chargers are facing here. But they will try out their offense for probably their final drive of the game. Oh, there we go. 3 interceptions. Devin White with the user lurk. 2 of the interceptions have been user lurks. Devin White, he's played a pretty good game. He's been flying around the field, and he picks up an interception here. So we got 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. We will hand this ball off to ASHTON JEANTY and get it to the 2-minute warning. ASHTON JEANTY, great gain. And we got one final stat pad play here at the end of the game for our backup quarterback. Brock Bowers is open. That should be another touchdown for Brock Bowers as this game comes to an end. And he's going to hit the gritty. This is probably like the 5th gritty I've seen. Like, I don't have an issue with it. It's just so random how that's the one celebration that every player does. But we take the win here. We dominate the Chargers here. So as for our passing stats, Daniel Carlson, 1 pass, 1 catch, 22 yards, had the touchdown there. Aiden O'Connell, 4 of 7, 1 touchdown for him. Geno Smith, only 2 incompletions, and one of them was the very bad interception I threw. 3 touchdowns, so overall, very good game for Geno. ASHTON JEANTY, 17 for 132, averaging 7 yards per carry, almost 8. Michael Mayer, of course, did have the 1 rush for 5 yards. Zamir White, 1 for 8, also had the touchdown on that. Receiving, Brock Bowers, 9 for 121. ASHTON JEANTY, 6 for 31. He's just been phenomenal. Oh, of course, yeah, Brock Bowers, 3 touchdowns. Can't forget about that. Jack Betch, 3 for 66. Dante Thornton, Miko Hardman, Raheem Mostert also had catches. And Raheem Mostert also had the touchdown. In sacks-wise, we had 1 with Adam Butler. TFLs, we had a bunch of guys just get 1. Interceptions, Darnay Holmes had that pick 6. He also had a pass deflection too. It's a pretty good day for Darnay Holmes. Devin White also had a pick, and Terrell Edmonds did as well. No forced fumbles, no recoveries. So yeah, overall, this is a pretty good game for us. I mean, it was a great game. We won 48-23, so great game for us, I'll say it. Also, with that game being done, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I know this video is going to be pretty long, so if you've watched all the way through, I really appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. Also, on that same note, for those of you who are still watching, I have thought about making adjustments to the sliders. So if any of you guys have any suggestions about that, feel free to let me know in the comments, because if I'm going to be honest, the game feels way too easy. Like, this team, it's not horrible. Like, the team is decent. We're a 79 overall, but the game feels way too easy. Like, we should not be in a position to maybe even win the division. We're 8-4. We could go on a run to try and win the division. Which, I mean, I'm not going to act as, like, impossible, because the team isn't horrible. We have playmakers, but I don't think we're really a team that competes with the Broncos, Chiefs. We almost have the same record as the Ravens, and we have a better record than the Bengals. Like, if we're trying to be realistic, that probably should not be happening. But regardless, though, this has been a pretty fun episode. 3 games in 1 video. I'll probably end up doing 4 in the next one just to close out the rest of the season. So make sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's all I have for you all today. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. I really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this one, I do have a ton of other Madden content up on my channel, so feel free to check that out if you are interested. But yeah, that's all I have for you all today. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time.